Hey there, and welcome back to the podcast. Today we are talking about something that holds so many of us back, often before we even started. It's that nagging little voice that says, if it's not amazing right away, it's not worth doing. Yep, the myth of the perfect first try. Let me tell you a story. I once saw this absolutely stunning watercolor painting online. Soft transitions, balanced composition, the kind of thing that made me stop scrolling. And in the caption, the artist had written, "This was my 12th attempt." That blew my mind, because if I'd looked at it without that context, I'd have assumed it was a one-and-done masterpiece. But here's the truth. Most of what we admire is built on a pile of not quite right versions. If you were ever sat down and painting something and hated how it looked halfway through, or if you were ripped a page out of your sketchbook and thought, "I'm just not good at this," pause. You are not alone, and you are not doing it wrong. That's actually how it works. I think so many of us are afraid to make something bad that we never let ourselves make anything at all. But what if we gave ourselves permission to just try, to make the ugly version, to experiment, mess up, start over, and see all of that as progress? Here is what I've learned over the years. Your first try isn't supposed to be perfect. It's supposed to get the paint flowing. It's supposed to help you learn. That first attempt, the wobbly lines, the too wet wash, the weird color choice, is not failure. It's your foundation. Every confident brushstrokes you see from a skilled artist, they are practiced that hundreds of times and probably make some hilarious messes along the way. Let's refine something together. Instead of asking, "Is this any good?" ask, "What did I learn from this try?" And then ask, "Am I willing to try it again, now that I know more?" Because that's where growth lives. Not in perfect paintings, but in repeated ones. Messy ones, brave ones. Next time you sit down to paint, give yourself this simple challenge. Make something without expecting it to be good. Seriously, say it out loud if you need to. This doesn't have to be good, it just has to be made. Paint a flower with colors you don't normally use. Try a new brush technique you were being avoiding. Copy your reference loosely instead of perfectly. And let that first version be exactly what it needs to be, a stepping stone. I will leave you with this. Nobody shows their whole stack of test pages on Instagram, but they exist. And they are often the most important part of the creative process. So the next time you hear that voice telling you, if it's not great on the first try, it's not worth it, I want you to talk back and say, "Actually, this was worth it because I'm learning." Thanks for listening today, friends. If this episode helped, or if you got a messy first try sitting in your sketchbook right now, let me know. I'd love to hear what you are experimenting with. And hey, if you want to explore this even more, check out episode 10. I only had 10 minutes, and that was enough. It's a good companion to today's chat. Until next time, keep showing up, keep making your messy magic, and remember, progress over perfection, always.